everyone, welcome back to our morning show. I hope you all are doing well. Today our guest is from Shahdol, Madhya Pradesh. So let's welcome her, Neelam Masand from Neelam's Kitchen. Hi Neelam, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you, Samri?
I'm fine. So Neelam, how was your morning today?
It was really very good because I was very excited to see you and today I'm going to get opportunity to speak about myself.
Wow, so tell us about yourself.
Myself, Mrs. Neelam Masand, and she has already given my introduction. Basically, I'm from Shahdol, MP, Chhattisgarh, MP, and then I was born and brought up in Shahdol. In my childhood, my mother, she used to force me, or not force me. She was like all the time you go and learn painting, you go and learn embroidery. So because of that, because of my mother, she used to tell me, and she used to send me for all the classes in my maiden time. I used to do all the classes, everything. So because of that reason, today I can say I have become a multi-talented person.
Wow.
So I can give credit to her because I used to listen to her all the time. She was like, you do this. I was okay. So among all my brothers and sisters, I'm the only one who is doing, who's pursuing her career. I'm just going towards my talent, like what I like, I do.
Wow. So according to you, these extracurricular activities are very important, na?
Yeah, exactly.
So Neelam, tell us about your journey of this like Neelam's Kitchen. कहाँ से शुरू हुआ, कैसे शुरू हुआ? How did you get interest into this baking?
Basically, see, initially in my maiden time, I was a teacher, and I have taught in Shahdol for 5 years in Kuchit Convent School. And later, when I got married, my husband, asked me as you know, in UAE, Abu Dhabi, when we stay here, we are free all the day, So he asked me you have to do some kind of job. So it's better you do BA. So then, I did BA and all. I came here, I taught here. After that, I conceived, and then I was busy with my children for 10 years.
Okay.
So the moment my youngest son, he started schooling, then but in between those years also, when we were having vacations in July and August, I used to go to Raipur. So few days I was sitting free, but I'm a hyper kind of person, so I cannot sit free for many days. So I started with joining with the cooking classes and all. So at that time, on those duration, I did diploma in cooking academy. So I took that diploma, I came here. Then in 2016, I just, I got a way that although I know all type of cooking as well, I know to cook, I know to bake, so I can do everything. But in 2016, I decided I got a right path that I can go towards baking only. My main interest is baking only.
Okay.
So then I decided, and I started baking and all. Then I did for my friends. Later, then it was a mouth word. So people used to come to me, and slowly, gradually, by God's grace, today I'm here.
Wow. So Neelam, how many cake do you bake in a day?
That depends on my capacity actually.
Okay.
So because I make small cake, big cakes as well. So actually I cannot say that, but maybe daily I have orders.
Daily you have orders.
Mostly.
So what is your daily routine?
So once I wake up, my husband, I'll do breakfast and all. My husband will go to school. Okay, the first thing in the morning I do is I do yoga.
Okay, wow.
Because if you want to work, you have to keep fit.
So every day, how much time you spend in your yoga classes?
Morning 6 to 6:45, I do my yoga, and in between, I'll send children to school. Then my husband will go to office, and after that, I just sit with my list, how many baking of cakes I have. So I'll proceed with the baking of a day, and then by afternoon and all, I'll do the planning and all, by what time I have to deliver the cake. So with planning, I do work. So maybe sometimes I have one cake, sometimes I have two cakes, and the day I don't have a cake, I'm really very happy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really very happy because I get some time to sit, to sleep, to spend with my children more time.
So what qualities do bakers need?
Basically, I feel for a baker, trial and error is the best method. How much ever you learn. For me, I did lots and lots of classes from variety of people, and I'm really thankful to all my teachers who have given me this much knowledge, so that I am right now I'm able to decide which recipes are go-to recipes. So to reach to that level, I've done so many trial and error methods. So that is the main thing every baker should do. You should never give up. I have wasted lots and lots of cakes. I literally remember those cakes when they sink and I have to throw them in dustbin. And like still I used to tell to my husband as well, I'm doing lots and lots of wastage.
So just because you are practicing and you are not getting that time,
Exactly.
you were not getting any orders. That's why.
No, I was just practicing to get the perfect recipe so
Okay.
that I will start my career.
So how this is how you started your career
Exactly.
journey.
Exactly.
So any ups and downs when when you started this journey?
Actually, what I feel is like initially when I started, lots and lots of wastage was there. So I used to give up sometimes, and what my habit was like, initially when you don't have anything, you are free. So how you started? I started with YouTube and all. So I used to watch, let's say if one dhokla also I have to watch, I will just take out recipes from everyone, and then I'll create my own recipe.
Okay.
So then, it's same. Similarly, I do for cakes and all, and I keep on experimenting, and then a day came when I was with a perfect recipe, and I don't have to, search too much for the professional recipes. So right now, I'm there with the one professional recipe, which is like my go-to recipe, and I work with them.
So, जैसे कि मैंने नीलम्स किचन के बारे में बहुत सुना है, but we were meeting first time. So this Neelam's kitchen, how did you started this thing? Like how did you approach people? किस तरह लोगों तक आपने स्प्रेड किया इस तरह से ताकि लोग आपको आज जानते हैं that Neelam's kitchen कौन है?
Exactly, when we start something, nobody knows you. That's a big question.
Yes.
So when I was perfect with the recipes after my experiments, now the question comes. I used to make cakes. I don't want to give too much to my children. I used to distribute to my neighbors, and then later I used to send to office to my husband for my husband's office and all. And then the question comes now: for whom should I bake the cake? So that was a big question. Then I decided how to reach to people. So what I used to do is I used to approach to this exhibitions and all. They used to put stalls in ISC. So they gave me the opportunity to put the stalls and all. So in stalls and all, how I started with the energy bars. Energy bars, cake pops. So such healthy things which really people remember till date. And right now I don't have time to make them, but still they say like those bars like they were excellent and no one can make them. You don't get in market actually.
Nowadays, people actually want keto friendly, vegan like that. So can you make those things, keto bars and bread and keto, all that?
I do that, but keto friendly or again I have to experiment with those recipes to reach that. So right now I don't have that much clients for that. Maybe among
everything different. The ingredients is different. The recipes is different.
But frankly speaking, if we introduce keto-friendly things or vegan things, I have seen like people don't like to order second time. If they are, they don't want, because that obviously when you can eat a little bit of the cake which you like it, you want to eat that only.
Okay.
If you go for a keto-friendly and all, those who want to eat, they are very much health conscious, too much health conscious.
So, and of course, it's quite expensive.
Quite expensive also, but the taste wise, if you find now people are still there only. Thoda khao, tasty khao.
So, Neelam, do you follow any baker, like any baker on the YouTube or some recipes? Do you follow someone?
Actually, no. Right now, no, because I'm very much busy with my work, creating my own designs, because I have my professional recipes with me.
Okay.
So my mind is all the time. I do see their cakes and all. I have seen expert bakers over here, but right now I don't have that much time to follow one particular person. So I just keep on watching like what's going on right now. Otherwise, I create my own designs. I don't prefer to copy somebody's cake and present as it is. I don't do.
So tell us about your family.
Basically, I have 2 children.
Okay.
One eldest son is 14 years old. He's in grade 10, and younger son is in grade 6. I have my in-laws. They are in Raipur only. So basically, we only stay over here, and I'm I'm
Small
here.
nuclear family.
Yes, small nuclear family, and I'm here in Abu Dhabi from 2006. So it's like 16, 17 years I have been here. I really enjoy, and I don't want to leave Abu Dhabi now.
Oh, wow. So नीलम, if there is a situation कि अगर आपने किसी का ऑर्डर है केक का और एट द लास्ट मोमेंट वो केक खराब हो जाए या इन फॉर सम रीजन वो केक ऑन टाइम नहीं बन पाए, देन हाउ डू यू डील विथ योर क्लाइंट्स?
You know, when you work professionally, you try your best कि ऐसी situation आना नहीं चाहिए. First thing, but अगर ऐसा कुछ हो भी जाता है तो I feel God is always there to help me. He'll help me out with the things beforehand so that I'm able to fulfill the order at the same time. So I trust in God, that's all.
So ऐसा कभी आपके साथ हुआ?
मेरे साथ ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ, बट यू नो एक आध बार ऐसा हुआ कि शायद इनिशियली जब मुझे लोग ऑर्डर्स देते थे तो आई वाज नॉट सपोज टू मेक द लिस्ट एंड ऑल, सो एक आध स्किप हो जाता था, यू नो मैं सिर्फ याद रखती थी बिकॉज तब हफ्ते में एक दो ऑर्डर्स ही होते थे. बट यू नो ग्रेजुअली जब ये सब बढ़ने लग गया तो एक आध दिन ऐसा हुआ कि यू नो एक नर्सरी के लिए केक था एंड लाइक इट वाज बाय 10 o'clock एंड द क्लाइंट कॉल्ड मी, आई एम कमिंग टू पिक माय केक एंड आई वाज लाइक व्हिच केक. सो देन आई नो कि और नेक्स्ट डे से समर वेकेशन शुरू हो गए. So then I was like, you know, what should I do, because like the parents are working and the child is waiting in the nursery. अब अभी क्या करूँ? Means instantly I cannot make the cake because I make everything fresh. We need time to make the cake. Simply, you know, the baking time and all, they take their own time.
So you refuse to?
No, I cannot do so.
Yeah.
Then what I did was like by 10 they called me. Then I asked them by what time the nursery is going to close down. They told like by 12. So I prepared cupcakes for those many children. I did not charge them for that. And I reached that.
Yeah, this is your quality, how you deal with the situation. So Neelam, describe your most challenging baking project.
I think I've shared one picture with you. Have you seen I have sent you one big cake. That was a cake I have done for Al Raha International School.
Okay.
That was the biggest ever single cake on which I worked for continuously 6 hours. Like I started by 6 o'clock in the evening and I was able to finish it by 12. And the size of that cake was like almost 1 meter. The length was 1 meter.
Okay. I'll share in the...
Yeah, so that was the biggest cake, and that took too much time for me. This is excluding baking time, you know.
Okay.
I'm just talking about the decoration part. Because that was such a huge cake. All the time I had to rush to my fridge. Although I was working in AC and all, but still, all the time, you know, you make one layer, you have to rush to the fridge to beat second layer of cream.
Wow.
So that was like really a challenge cake, and after that, I would not like to do that because it took too much of time, and like next day you have to see your family as well.
Yeah.
And there was one more project that was also for Al Raha for their sports day. I did 10 cakes, each 1 kg in 1 day.
Wow.
So my God, that was a picture I've shared with you. Those 10 cakes are all together, and each was a designer cake because they were going to cut in each and every sports for the sports day.
Wow.
So like, you know, that day was, you know, I was just praying to God. By the end of 9th cake, I was about to like, oh God, I cannot do that. Then like I prayed to my God, please give me strength and let me finish it.
That's how people know Neelam. That's the thing, na? So Neelam, अगर आपको कोई opportunity मिले, like to work with someone, okay, professionally to work with someone, in some baking restaurant or any place, so will you grab that opportunity or you will continue your work?
I actually would not like to do that.
Okay.
The reason is
you have your own name.
No, it's not my own name, because then you know your creativity stops and you are restricted to somebody else. Okay. You have to do what they want, and I'm the person, I want to do what I want. That's fine.
So did you have any ups and downs in your life? Not this baking thing. Anything, any memorable time जो यादगार, जो अच्छा भी हो सकता है, जो बुरा भी हो सकता है, which you always remember every time.
Yeah, this you know, the moment till I was doing baking, like till I have not started baking, I was absolutely fine with everything. Even I was not doing any exercise or anything. The moment I have started baking and all, you know, you're working for 12 hours. So gradually I was working too much. A day has come, I think it was 2017 and something. I was like, you know, working in cake, but the neck was not cooperating. So that was the day, because initially when you start some work, you don't know, unknowingly your posture is very important. So at that time my posture was not correct, so I just end up getting cervical. So cervical is like 90% people have, it's okay. But at that time my condition was not good because I was not able to hold my neck and I was not able to make cakes. So I was like, oh god, this is the last cake. I cannot bake after that. So that thing, I slept for a few days. Still I used to work. No, I want to make cakes. No, God, help me out. What has happened to me? I don't know. And unfortunately, I don't know what has happened to me. Then, I woke up. I got up. No, I want to become okay. I want to make cakes. I cannot give up. Then I went for yoga and all, and I was successful in like a month or 2 months of time. I was able to fit, and then I realized how much ever you want to work, exercise should be an important part of your life, and the diet. After that, of course, I used to take care and I work in a limit. I don't go on taking the orders and orders and orders.
So if a woman who wants to do something, many women know baking, cooking, everybody have talent. So if anyone wants to do something, do you want to give any message to them? Because they are still finding where should they start, like वो जो स्टार्टअप जहाँ से करना चाहिए वो उनको वो पॉइंट नहीं मिल पा रहा है. So how should they start if they have talent? Everybody have talent actually. So how can they start this?
So my message will be live your dream. और हमको सपने देखना छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए. एंड सपनों को साकार करने के लिए हम खुद कोशिश जब तक नहीं करेंगे हमको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. सो यू हैव टू पुट एफर्ट्स फॉर योरसेल्फ. See within yourself, if you like something, although you waste also, it's absolutely fine. All the time don't be behind the things कि क्या हम इससे earn कर सकते हैं कि नहीं. No. When I started, I was never in a thought, even my husband has spent lakhs and lakhs of rupees behind me to learn. And he never expected कि मैं कभी कुछ कमाऊंगी क्या. But 2016 में एक दिन ऐसा आया, he told me, I was just simply sitting, he just told me कि तुम सिर्फ खर्चा ही करती हो, otherwise you don't use it. And that day, I was like, no, I want to teach. And then I started my first class in 2016 September. And the first day when I saw ladies in my house, there were 6 ladies with me. And I was really very happy that I'm able to earn. I can teach them. So after that, I have just my journey starts on, and I go on teaching, and I am really very happy to share my experience, my knowledge. I'm happy I can teach others, so that they also get inspired and really they want to do like me.
So during this baking journey, कभी ऐसा हुआ कि आपने कोई competition में किसी और experts के साथ participate किया, and what was the challenging task?
Frankly speaking, initially मैं जब free रहती थी, जैसे ही मेरा younger जो छोटा वाला बेटा था वो 1 साल का हो गया, तो I was as I told you, I'm a hyperactive person. मैं घर पे ना कभी भी बैठना नहीं चाहती. तो I used to लूलू में competitions होते थे, तो I used to ask my husband to take care of children because I cannot take them over there. So he used to take care. और लूलू में बहुत competitions में मैंने participate किया है. Carving competition, fruit salad competition, icing competition. So, and the best part was whenever I go for any competition, I'm always the winner. That's all.
Wow.
So, and then ऐसे होने लग गया था कि every year I used to participate. So, एक साल ऐसा आया कि the people when they will see me, they will say, okay, ये आ गई, अभी कोई नहीं जीत सकता है.
Wow.
So that spirit, वो spirit में, although आज मैं किसी competition में participate नहीं करती हूँ because I'm at the level of judgment. मैं क्योंकि अलवत्ता में भी गई थी आज से 2 साल पहले judgment करने के लिए. So right now I even just go for the judgment and all. So I don't participate, but I've learned from that what I need.
Of course. Okay, then try until you succeed.
Exactly.
So Neelam, can you share your good experience with our viewers?
There is one memorable thing which I will never forget in my life. That is Taste of Abu Dhabi. They have organized one competition with the collaboration with ICC Dubai. और उन लोगों ने एक competition किया था जिसमें 200 participants को online select किया गया था, and 200 में से only 20 were selected as to participate. Among them, I was the one. Or that participation was on the basis of only imagination, like what you are going to make, what will be the flavors, that's all. So among 200 participants, among those 20, I was the one. So we were invited for that. So I went over there and I have shared one picture with you. That was, I think, 6 kgs of cake, 3 sleepless nights, 3 whole days. Like, you know, we were continuously, even my husband was also there to help me out because so many things were there. And the theme was carnival theme. You know, we remember जब हम छोटे होते थे तो हम मेले में जाते थे.
हाँ जी जी.
जितनी चीजें हम मेले में जाके करते थे, वो सब हमने केक पे डाल दिए.
Oh wow.
So like if you see, and I shared one video with you. If you see the video of that cake, like you will see हर एक चीज, जोकर से लेकर के वो व्हील घूमने वाले से लेके everything I have just, you know, created over there. So when we reached there, I was like, you know, my condition was not at all even to stand there because of course we did not sleep from last 3 days. But anyhow, I was happy when I was like, you know, I got 3rd prize in that. Wow. And I've seen, like, you know, beautiful cakes were done by people. Only the reason they did not win was they did not fulfill the theme. They did what they were expert in, and we did what the theme was.
So when you start baking, आप अपना जो उसमें effort डालते हो, वो it comes from your inside, like whatever you think you put on the cake, it's like that, or there's a particular thing कि यही बनाना है, यही करना है, there's a particular picture or something, or you do your by yourself कि जो आपके चल रहा है अपने लाइफ में या अपने दिमाग में. जैसे आपने बताया कि वो आपने जो कुछ बचपन में किया, that you put it on the cake. So ये आप अपने अंदर से जो आपके अंदर चल रहा होता है, you think, और वही आप खुद करते हो या you follow some picture और video कि यही particular यही चीज़.
You know what I do is what my client wants.
Okay.
To be, you know, like I'm really very happy कि मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि जब कोई client initiative लेता है और मेरे साथ discussion करता है और मैं उसी चीज़ को उनको केक पे बना करके देती हूँ. So I prefer, it's all imagination from the client. I'm the one to execute it.
Okay.
What they want.
Okay, fine. So thank you so much, Neelam, for sharing your life journey with us. But before we end our show, what we always do is we always do a task with our guest. So we have a task for you as well. As you're a baker, you love cooking, baking and everything. Okay? So we have a task. We have this bitter gourd for you. Karela. You have to eat this. As you are so sweet, so you have to eat this. करेला.
Yes, बिल्कुल ही opposite करा दिया. केक बनाने वाली को करेला खिला दिया.
तभी तो टास्क का मजा है. केक बनाने वाली को हम केक खिलाएं तो उसमें क्या मजा है? So you have to eat. Why you choose a smaller one?
खा भी तो सकूं.
Okay, let's go.
That's okay. You know, I'm as a person, मैं हेल्दी चीजें खाना मुझे पसंद है. मुझे पता है करेले के बहुत बेनिफिट्स होते हैं.
But कच्चा करेला
मैंने कभी खाया नहीं, but you know, like I can eat.
I will always remember कि मैंने कच्चा केला इनकी टॉक शो में खाया था.
Because मैं हमेशा यही समझती हूँ कि you know, अगर आपको हेल्दी रहना है, you should eat healthy diet. और करेले के इतने ज़्यादा बेनिफिट्स होते हैं. वैसे तो हम खाते नहीं हैं.
Yes.
आज शायद कुछ बेनिफिट्स होते हैं.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much, Neelam. So before we end our okay. So before we end our show, I would like you to share reviews for our talk show.
I'm really very happy, you know, to come here. I was a little hesitant to come in front of camera, but later I realized in this years when I can, you know, teach so many people, and I can teach in school, so why not camera? So that was the reason, you know, that brought me here. And thank you so much for inviting me, and I'm really happy the way, you know, you whatever you are doing, like, you know, कि हमको आप हमारी life journey हमसे share करते हैं. तो like there are many people, you know, कि हमने आज तक जिंदगी में क्या achieve किया है. और if you are not professional also, I feel हमारे घर में as a housewife you have so many things, you have so many talents as well. तो आप उस टैलेंट को लाइक यू नो हर एक को अपॉर्चुनिटी देते हैं कि हम लोगों के सामने इसको प्रेजेंट करें. So thank you so much for that.
So thank you so much, Neelam, for coming on our show, and thank you so much everyone. See you in our next episode with our new guest. Till then, do like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Beauty and Beyond.